Good evening, friends, and welcome to Petroleum's Predikanternas Republik. Yes, the Petroleum's People's Proletarian Protectorate. Indeed. We are hearing, by the way, the sounds of Shane Ivers of silvermansound.com, the Soviet March. And we are indeed performing a Soviet march today, or starting it anyway, because we're out of oil. Well, we're not out of oil, but we are starting to eat through it, and we have it on ourselves to expand into this enormous wealth of oil that stands before us. Right? Let's see what we can find out here. Right. This is already developed. Here is certainly a very, very rich source. Yes. Should I just put this up and then worry about connections? Yes. Let's do this first. These are the most fun. No. Don't know. Actually, if any. It's supposed to be fun, right? Isn't it? Yes. And it is with this inspiring music, of course, as well. We are marching. We really are marching towards. I'm not going to bother to terraform the lake or the river, no. Also, I might want to send ships here or something. Don't know. Anyway, there will be quite a lot of oil here. You know. Right, there will be like an enormous amount of oil flowing out of here. And that's where it ends, okay. Right. That's a beginning. The quality of source is 75%, 88%. 77, 72. I think that we'll get quite a good amount of oil out of here. Now, only to connect, all we need to do is hook this up with road, with electricity, and of course, most of all, with pipelines. Yes. I think that we're going to need more music to deal with this. Don't you? Yes. Right, so this is where we're heading eventually. Now I'm going to need. There will be even more oil flowing in from over here eventually. So we shall do this. We shall have I'm thinking a little pipe pumping station here, you know, that goes sort of along. Shall we even dare to call it a main line of pipeline? The pipe main line. Pipe, yes, you know what I mean. Out here. Right, because yes, and I'm going to need yes. This is where it gets a bit crazy, you know. And roads. Let's this and make sure that it works. Right. Da-da-da-dum. I wonder if that is going to allow me to. I don't think so. Nope. Wonder if this is maybe it is not possible unless I do some terraforming. But I don't have any. I am within reach of my diggers. Okay, fantastic. No, I'm not. I was paying for that, wasn't I? Yes, I think I was. Yes, indeed I was. I was not supposed to be doing that. It's expensive. Yes, more construction planning music. Yes. Still don't think that this is enough. Yes. Just about. Okay. Thank you, game, for being kind. Yes. Okay, and we will need to come back as well. Yes. Right, I don't know. Something like that, yes. Get that built. Now, most important thing of all is a equipment for citizens. Yes, fire station. Yes, we'll have that. We will need so many oil pumps in here, you know. Maybe it can be a bit off to the side here. It won't be. Yes, I think it'll be fine. Like that. And in close proximity. In very close proximity, a bus stop. If indeed you will allow me to do it like this, I would really be a bit careful here. Try not to spend money that you don't have to. Ah, it worked out. See? There we go. That's good. Let's buy the fire engine so that we don't forget. Okay. Like that. Okay. That's that. Now, next order of business is perhaps the things, the pumping things. Yes. Let's see. That is a place where I could hook into the continuation up onto there. Yes. Or should I have an enormous buffer here as well, perhaps? Maybe I should. We are doing this. Can I afford that? I think I can. I can always. Lisa, how much are you carrying nowadays? Or for the moment? About $1 million. Well, that's your call. Or what to call it? Yes. Why did you only have 34 tons? You're not waiting. Please wait. telling you these ships are not working as reliable as the trains were or could be doing. Buffer or no buffer? These are pretty big, you know. Yes, they are. No buffer, no. But one of these, yes, one of these we shall have. That will also extend the range a bit here, yes. Like, I want the thing to line up with the thing, but I also want the road, you know, to like this then, you mean? Yes, this would be probably be optimal. And yes, it was auto-built for rubles. Speaking of rubles, how am I doing? 500,000, yes. Lisa will take a while to get there, and once she gets there, she is very slow to unload. Okay, should we do pumping stations and pipes, or should we do road hookup to the mainland? Can I afford to invest in one of these construction things? I wonder. Let's see. Well, I can afford the construction office. Can I afford the cheap this one, the bulldozer is really cheap, the Starlink. It's a Starlink. There's only one bulldozer and it's called the Starlink. Yes, yes. Great. And we'll have digger. Actually, excavator is more what I need here, yes. And because I want to do this stuff. No. To raise the terrain in a dramatic way as possible, and then for doing that these tools are much more efficient. Yes, and then you can sort of ease off to get the gradient which a road might just accept going onto. Right, and I'm thinking coming over here and swooping onto there. This is but it's only to here. That doesn't matter. This will just do that. Yes. But here we are racing. Let's see. Are we even close to? Yes, I think that that's something along what we are going for, at least. Let's try and have a bridge. Which kind? Steel arch bridge. Yes. Right. That went a whole lot easier than I would have dared hoping for, but I'm not complaining. We're going to hook this up to the road network out here. From this point, I would think. Yes. Magnificent is what this will be. Where are we hooking up to? Yes, the workers will be sent out of here or here. So why not just make a straight line as possible to? Yes. just hook it up to, well, you do have a ring road motorway system thing, yes, but that's that won't be necessary for a long time, you know. No. 200,000 rubles, you say? I think that we shall consider that as sold and ordered, paid for, please. Cheers for the construction work. That was a significant amount of my savings account here. Or savings account, my business account, my expense account. Indeed. Bridge is almost done, the road is done, bridge is done now. It is night, so it's difficult. I'm quite satisfied with this. Yes. Yes, that's nice. Now, piping. You still haven't done the piping. Right, I seem to be, delaying working with the piping. Yes, because it is a bit tedious. And also, you never get it right. Adding pumping station is what we want, first of all. And these are the outermost regions, yes. Now, here maybe would make sense for these three, right? Perhaps. Let's try it. We'll have that. We'll have that. Right? That's only 100 or 80,000 rubles, right? Cheap as chips, that is, or maybe not. Extremely expensive is perhaps a more correct term if you ask me. Yes. The thing is that these take so much steel to build, and while steel may well be in our future, I mean this I won't even have enough cash to build this when I get all of this in. Now will I? No, I don't think I will. Also need to buy buses for the fire station here. Yes. Up to 295,000, and I got 211. I don't think it will be enough. No. Now I am going to need one more because this is dedicated for main artery thing. Yes. This, however, will go in there. And yes, I am going to need one more in here. Like that. Yes. Pipe. And 256,000 rubles. And that's not even the things built. These things aren't even built then. No. How much are those? 15,000 apiece. I wonder how Lisa is doing on the river. Hope that she will get to her destination soon. we shall continue along the Workers and Resources soundtrack. What is more fitting than doing this sort of busy work in... Well, this is what the game is about. It comes down to it. Planning out and laying down infrastructure. And let's see if I have learned enough from my mistakes by this time to actually get it somewhat good. And the problem is that I don't really have enough money for it right now, but I'll get there. This road is really nice, yes. And I'm going to get the bus. How are we doing? Workers. We have workers. I think that these that are currently going to the power plant and the oil refinery, they could be repurposed for long hauling things, which is what we're doing here. So it will continue to go from there, but you will go out all the way out to here. Yes, I think that this will work. I hope so. Well, there will be workers in here every now and then. And with some luck, fires may just get extinguished. There we go. And you, for how long have you been traveling here on this bus? 1.5 hours already, and of a ways to go, but we are out on the motorway. Right, we're not even close to. We have set off in the completely different wrong way. Yes, this reminds me. I need to get more buses, which is a very pleasant problem to have. I need to get more buses to the oil refinery, especially. And now I also took 2 buses out of rotation to the power plant. And I'm not sure that the power plant is operating at peak reliability currently. There was a pole apparently that we went straight through without any problem. That's good. And it's good also that we are straight behind our companion bus on the exact same route as we are. Let's try and do an intervention here. You turn around, go back from whence you came. So far, how long have you been traveling here? 2.5 hours. We got 2 hours to get you there until you get sick of being on this bus, but I think we'll be fine. Now, this road is very pleased with this. Yes, the approach to the bridge, the span here over the thing, river system. It is a bit desolate though, but then again it is Siberia, so it looks very green for Siberia. It's a good thing that seasons doesn't exist quite yet. And there we hit the gravel roads. This should be upgraded considering that we are transporting people on here. But okay, even though you have gone the wrong way for a long time, we are well within your tolerances for getting here on time. Good. And maybe it is a bit too many to have, but yes, that's where it is. Right. Lisa doesn't appear to have made it to... Where are you, Lisa? Lisa? You're... Well, you're not quite there yet, are you? No. like a third of the way there. Yes, you are. That would be a while. Yes. Can I progress any further into this venture without getting without accidentally hitting something that will make all of this go away from this button and make me go through and have to click all of them, which I really would prefer not to have to do. And of course, these they do not have power yet. No, they do not. That will also be expensive. They won't start producing until they have power, and neither do they have a connection to the mainland and its things here. We need to connect onto there, right? That's an in, yes. It's an input, and this is an output, but we're going to need something in between here. And I think that this little booster pump will do the job very nicely. There, for example. Now, be very careful here. Do not want to start building those pipes, because that will bankrupt us in rubles and people will start starving. There won't be much I can do about it. I don't like seeing my people starve after all. No. Too long. I suspected as much. That is why we have... where do you cannot end... You can end there, but that is so very, very, I would also like it to go up, so that ships can pass underneath. Yes, can we do something interesting, crazy thing here, for example? But no, not there. We'll keep that deep. So we want to keep this navigable, yes. But we'll raise up here. Yes. How are you doing? Oh, you haven't broken the surface yet, okay. There we go. Are you not? You need to expand the area. I think that we'll do that way. Right, like that. This is very much navigable. And a booster pump on there. Yes. Now, will this booster pump ever get a road connection? Yes, in fact it will. If I cheat and fill in this sheet. Is it cheating? No. I mean, it's plausible to do. Certainly. We just fill in with stuff. Slag, gravel, whatever it is we have laying about. Is it nice and gentle and respectful to the land? No. It is not. Gentle this out a bit. This is a bit taller than it needed to be, Yes, and you created a puddle now. Something. What are you doing here? What are you trying to accomplish? I'm trying to ease the thing to get the road in eventually. You think that that's going to happen? No. really. Are you maybe... You were doing so well previously. It was going so well, everything. I don't think that you never do it when you do. Okay, I'll have it. I will certainly have this. Yes. Yes. Very good. Pay for that. And this, pay for this as well. Pipeline. Now, how tall can I get this before we head out over? Because once I am over the water, I need to get it onto land before I can continue. Yes. I hope that a ship can pass underneath there. Yes. Otherwise I'm going to have to do something else. Not sure what. Simply not have ships going that way, maybe. That is a very possible. What? Some other hill is causing obstruction. No, it is not. Right, that's only 364,000 rubles and I have 133. Yes. That's really nowhere close enough. Right, but we can build the power lines. They are cheap too. We shall even have them parallel to the road here. Yes. And here we'll have a switch. Really though, what we'd want is this will be a bit... It will have to be like this. Yes, it will. Right. Like that. And on the other side, maybe one transformer is maybe a bit overkill for all of this. For only this, so... we'll do this. Maybe there is more oil here somewhere and we can use the transformer for that as well. So, now, because if I can bring power to these oil derricks before the piping is complete, they will start pumping and fill up their own little internal tank. Every bit helps, you know. Yes, I just need to pay for this 60,000. Right. That's sort of within reason and reach. Yes. Going to want a road connection here. We don't want this stuff burning down. You forgot about the playing the music. Yes. There we go. Music is back. And power. Substation. I think we'll do 2 circuits out of the transformer for this island here to be well within the safety margins. Yes. connected to anything power-wise. No, you aren't. So we're gonna need to cover you as well. That's good. We'll get that done about there. Yes. And this one may be unnecessary. Yes, it is. No, all of this is... Yes, it is. Good. And we're going to want some medium voltage switches. Yes. That's going to make the road maybe go in somewhat reasonably. Yes. Switch. Where are the substations? Don't know. I'm just flinging switches in right now. Sure if it's enough. No, you're gonna need one out here as well, and you're gonna want that to not really anything like this. Something like that would be more suboptimal in any case, but it will do. It will do. Road it up. Yes. No, and no. There we go. And a little bit of medium voltage wires and we'll be all set. Right. Going over here. Straight through everything. There's a building in the way. No. Why? I don't want to go in that direction. Go here. Yes. Now this will also be terrible. Yes. Maybe not exactly optimum. No. But it will do. It will do. Yes, it will. Yes. Is everything... no. Not everything is hooked up. We're gonna need to come out here as well. That's 40,000. That leaves me 20,000 rubles until Lisa arrives. Has she arrived? Perhaps. Just counting up at least. Okay, then it's only a matter of waiting half a year or something for her to unload, and then I can get the piping in. Are you now pumping? Yes, you are pumping. And the bus is arriving. Dear friends, I shall leave you. We shall leave with riding the bus back into town. And next time we shall see if we can afford to get all this pipe paid for. And that's... yes, excellent ending track. Thanks very much for watching, and good night.